Hi, welcome to my bathroom. This is actually very organized chaos, and I have the good fortune of getting a huge number of products to test. In addition to that, I buy a lot of products because I feel like it's my job to really know what's new and what's out there. That makes it so we recently moved. I don't have that big of a bathroom, and so I try to clean out my goodie cupboard at least twice a year. Once before the holidays, because I'm seeing so many of my friends around the holidays, and that allows me to give them stuff I think is going to work with their skin, and then usually sometime in the spring or summer. And so what I recommend you doing is I divide up all of my products by their purpose. So these are cleansers, these are sunscreens, these are face moisturizer, these are body treatments, these are masks. Over here are my treatments, and treatments for me are things that increase hydration, treat pigmentation, antioxidants. And then you always get a bunch of like little sample goodies. These are all of the minis. And then back here are the oral supplements. And really, when you do this, if you haven't used a product or thought about a product in a year, it should be on the out. Now that doesn't mean it's not a good product, but it may be occupying important shelf space. So if I haven't used or thought about a product in a year, then I usually pull it out and I decide, okay, is this something that has expired? Is this something that a friend can benefit from? Is it something I could donate? If you've not opened a product, you can usually donate it to homeless shelters or women's shelters. Once it's been opened, they usually don't want the product. So minis are great for that. If you haven't used a mini in a year and you don't really think you're gonna miss it, it's a wonderful thing to donate. Once you've opened it, then it really is it a good product that maybe is just too drying for your skin, and you have a friend who is okay getting your products that you've tested? And I have lots of friends like that. I have people lining up to be my hand-me-down for goodie products. Or is it something that's just better to get rid of? If it's something that's better to get rid of, do pay attention to the packaging. If it's possible to recycle it, recycle it. White plastic tubes are, like our tube, these are recyclable. So all you have to do is make sure there isn't any product left in them. You're supposed to cut them open, rinse them out, and then throw them in the recycling bin. Same thing with any glass. Glass you can rinse out, and again, my face cream, you can wash it out and throw it in the recycling jar, and most cities will recycle it. Now, there's also an important thing to think about products and how long they're going to last if you want to keep them around for more than a year. It's been a wonderful thing as products have become more and more green friendly. They have less potent preservatives. So a preservative is a really important thing. Preservatives keep bacteria from growing in your products, and if you're putting your hands in them, or if they're sitting on the shelf and the temperature is changing, that can make it really easy for bacteria or yeast to grow. So things with a number of preservatives in them, or really high-powered preservatives, can last forever. They can sit on the shelf forever. In addition to that, products that are water-free also can last a really, really long time, like my Restore Healing Balm. I started the testing on this in 2015, and it's still totally stable, and bacteria and yeast aren't growing on it because it is water-free. So, but if it doesn't have a lot of preservatives in it and it's not water-free, then it should be marked with how long you can use it after it's been opened. So if you look at my face wash, on the back it has this sign, can you see that, or we'll zoom into it, which is 12 months with an opening sign. That means that we have tested our face wash and it is safe to use for up to a year after you've opened it. After that, you really should recycle it. Some of the newer, greenest products with the lowest preservatives actually have a 3-month on the back. So you do need to pay attention to that. And you may even see bacteria or mold growing in the products if you open them and then you don't throw them out in their appropriate time. So what I would expect you to do, when we all have some downtime, is take out all your products, look at all of them, and say, okay, is this something I've thought about in the last year? If no, pull it out and see if you can give it to a friend, recycle it, or if it's not open, donate it to a homeless shelter. After that, I really like to divide my products up by what they are capable of doing, because your skincare regimen really should be a living, breathing regimen. I know I'm always talking about you use you splash your face with water, you wash your face, then you use your antioxidant, then you use your moisturizer, then you use your sunscreen, and that's your morning routine. At night, you wash your face, you put on your treatment, which is like your exfoliator, and then you put on your moisturizer and you go to bed. But as you can see, there's a whole bunch of different great products that you can use for your treatment at night. There's a whole bunch of great products that you could use for trying your sunscreen in the morning. So as you become a more experienced connoisseur of skincare products, you may need to have multiple different sunscreens, multiple different treatments. And that's the way I am. I'm fighting brown, so I have some anti-pigment treatments. I have my texture treatments, which are the glycolic acid and salicylic acid, and I always have an antioxidant. Another thing that you can look at, for example, like this antioxidant, it's a great product. It's a vitamin C, 30%, but this is an older one I've had for a little while. And when it comes out of the tube, you can see it's getting a little bit dark. And that is something which is really common with vitamin C products, is that as they oxidize, they go from a golden color to a darker brown. And that's a suggestion that they're not quite as effective as they once were, because as the vitamin C oxidizes, it's going to become less potent. Another thing that's important for you to know is if you have some of these expensive face products that aren't working for your face, they're a little bit too irritating, try them on your body, like you already paid for them. So I find that some of the stronger glycolic acids, some of the vitamin C's that are a little bit irritating to me are great to use on my neck and chest or on my hands. Your knees and your elbows and your feet are really, really thick skin, so they can tolerate some of the stronger treatments that might be too much to do on your face. And being that we're all home and we all have a little bit more time to take care of ourselves, or hopefully we have some more time to take care of ourselves, that's a great time to take some of these expensive products that may not be right for your face and use them on other parts of your body. I just want to end with, we aren't all home, and that was a naive thing for me to say. There are many of us who are on the front lines and putting ourselves and our families in danger to fight the coronavirus. And I'm just in awe and thankful and appreciative of the men and women who are putting on that protective equipment every day to take care of the people who need them, even at the expense of maybe the people they love most. So thank you to the healthcare workers who are out there saving lives. My greatest respect is there for you. And if there's anything I can do to help, please let me know.